to Joe Marquis Wagers. I am Joe Marquis. Today is Saturday, December 30th, 2023. Today we are going to break down the Saturday standalone game between the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys are favored by 5.5 and the game total is set at 52.5. The game is indoors, so weather will not be an issue. Before we jump into the picks, let's look at some of the stats on these teams and see if it can give us some insight on how the other team may look to attack them. The Detroit defense is 4th against the run, but only 23rd against the pass. They are 24th in scoring defense and just 20th in turnover differential. Based on these numbers, Dallas should look to pass the ball against them, which is, of course, the strength of the Dallas offense. Now, the Dallas defense is 5th against the pass and 19th against the run. They're 5th in scoring defense and 4th in turnover ratio. Based on this, Detroit should look to run the ball against the Cowboys. The Lions are fully capable of doing this. They have a very balanced offense with great offensive weapons. Now, Dallas has won 15 games in a row at home, but they lost their last 2 games on the road. The Lions have won 2 in a row and 3 of their last 4. Both of these teams have already locked up a playoff spot. The Lions locked up the division last week, and they have an outside shot at the number 1 seed, but I'm not sure how motivated they will be after winning the division for the first time since Barry Sanders was on the team. Whereas the Cowboys need this one more if they want to catch the Eagles in the division and secure their own first-round home playoff game. I'm going to play the Cowboys at -4.5, which I found on FanDuel. Bet365 and DraftKings had it at 5.5. So, if you like the Cowboys, look at FanDuel, get the better number. If you like the Lions in this one, go to DraftKings or Bet365 and get the extra point that they're giving you. Now, I leaned towards the over on the game total in this one. Both of these teams have top 5 scoring offenses. But I'm just going to play the Dallas team total of 28.5. The Cowboys average almost 40 points a game at home. They score almost 18 more points a game at home than they do on the road, and after losing their last 2 games, I fully expect them to go off today on offense. This is one of my higher wagers of the day. All right, earlier I said I expect the Cowboys to throw the ball. I'm sticking with that. I expect CeeDee Lamb to be a focal point as always, so I'm going to play him to exceed his reception prop of 7.5. Now, his yardage prop was close to 100 yards. Now, I think he'll get that, but I'm not sure enough to play it. I am going to play Ferguson to exceed both his receiving prop of 5.5 reception and his yardage prop of 48.5. Thought about going for the tight end trifecta again, but since I came up short on the tight end touchdown on Thursday, I'm just going to stick with the 2 on this one. Now, I think the Lions' game plan coming into this one should be to run the ball. But if they fall behind early, they will need to adjust. This is why I am not going to play the Montgomery rushing prop. Instead, I'm going to play the Gibbs combined rushing and receiving prop. If the game script has them playing from behind, which I think it will, then Gibbs will get the majority of the snaps because of his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield. These are my 6 best wagers for tonight's game. If you want to play them in a same-game parlay, it will come in around plus 1,800. Now, my son's 3 best wagers for this one are Dak Prescott over his rushing yards prop of 16.5, Gibbs over his rushing yard prop of 50.5, and Pollard under his combined rushing and receiving prop of 81.5. Good luck on these, JoJo. Now, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, Joe Marquis Wagers, and good luck on all of your wagers tonight.